Now, a recent report by a parliamentary standing committee has raised serious concerns about the state of India's civil aviation sector. But the big breaking news that we're getting you at this point in time is that according to the findings, nearly half of the country's commercial aircraft are facing recurring technical issues. Out of 754 aircraft audited between January 2025 and February 2026, as many as 377 were found to have persistent defects. The committee has flagged it as a major safety risk, and a large share of these problems is linked to Air India and Air India Express. The report notes that 137 out of Air India's 166 aircraft showed repeated technical faults. Similarly, 54 of Air India Express's 101 aircraft were found to have the ongoing issues. After the Ahmedabad plane crash, the DGCA carried out a detailed audit of Air India in July 2025, uncovering more than 100 safety lapses. The audit also pointed to gaps in pilot training for Boeing 787 and 777 aircraft, insufficient cabin crew on some international flights, and breaches of flight duty time limits. The report also turns the spotlight on regulator itself. Nearly 48.3% of DGCA positions remain vacant. My colleague Sabyasachi is joining me right now to get us more details. Sabyasachi, this report that we are talking about has got alarming findings. We are essentially trying to say that an aviation sector is putting passengers' lives at risk because of the recurrent technical defects in not less than 377 such aircraft that was audited between January 2025 to February 2026. What is going to be the way forward? Are these aircrafts going to be fixed? Are they going to be grounded? Is it going to impact the flight, the air traffic in going forward? What is going to be the impact of these findings?
Well, see, the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Tourism, which also includes civil aviation, they have suggested that a committee needs to be formed, and now in that committee, the members like the AIB, the DGCA, people who belong from safety, so all these people would be together and form a committee, and they should oversee the functioning. Now, see, in this report, there are several numbers which has come out. If you talk about the audit which has been conducted by the DGCA between January 2025 to February 2026. Now, in this report, out of 754 flights, 377 flights have repeated technical issues. Now, what is important to know that out of this, the most number of flights belong to Air India and Air India Express. Now, Air India, out of 166 flights, 137 flights have repeated issues, and in Air India Express, around out of 101 or 103 flights, 54 flights have repeated technical issues. Now, this is concerning because time and again we have seen that how because of technical faults the flight gets emergency landing or the passenger faces inconvenience. So time and again the different regulator have been asking that it is important for the airlines to make sure that the aircraft is up to date, all the technical issues have been sorted. Now, what is also shocking that is coming out of this report is that back into after the Ahmedabad plane crash, now the audit which was conducted by the DGCA on Air India, now it was found that 100 aircraft had technical issues. Now, out of these 100 aircraft, 7 aircraft had level 1 problems which needed immediate solution. Now, back in 2025, around 19 notices has been issued by the DGCA, and out of these 19, 9 notices have been issued to Air India to sort out the problem. But the problem also lies with the regulator, because at the end of the day, it is the job of the regulator to make sure that every rules and protocols are being followed by different airlines. But the regulator itself is understaffed, and the report that they have submitted to the Standing Parliamentary Committee, in that report they have said that they are working with only 48% capacity. Now, Samir, we can understand that back in 2025, an Air India flight was fined 1 crore rupees by the DGCA because it was flying without a proper airworthiness certificate. Now, the report also states that there are several issues when it comes to the pilot training for bigger flights like 787 or 777. There is no, the crews are working overtime.
Right.
There is no proper rostering.
No proper rostering. Sabyasachi, there is also reports about how there is a close to 50% vacancy with the DGCA that is carrying out these audits. They are hugely understaffed. But thank you for getting us all those details. We shall leave it at that for the moment.